Hey, it's Alex Wiley. You're watching Hot New Hip Hop, and cold water is super bad for you. I'm Alex Wiley. I'm from Chicago. I grew up in a neighborhood, Hyde Park, on the south side. Before rap, I just was listening to music, going out, having fun and stuff. I was an intern at this store, Kira, doing like buying buyer stuff and shit. And that's what I thought I was gonna do. That's what I was interested in, was like designing things. I was like making things, and it was like the first way that I was like being creative in my life. But because before that, I really didn't even consider myself like a creative person. Like, I was a math and science person when I was younger. I was like a very academically inclined person. I was dropped out of high school, and the only other two people that I knew that were dropped out of high school was my friend Wes, that made the beat for Spaceship, and Kimbe. And basically, Kimbe had already decided he was rapping. I used to go to his studio sessions, and it was really, really far away from us. And he was 16 at the time, I was 17. Nobody had a car. His mom would drop us off, and then go back home. And it was like an hour and a half away. So like, she wasn't gonna just come back and get us when we were like ready. She was gonna come back like towards the end of the day type shit. So like, basically, he would have maybe like 2 hours of stuff to record, but we'd be there for like 6, 7, 8 hours. So with all that extra time, like on like the second or third session, we just started like making songs for fun, like new songs for fun on some joke shit for like Facebook or whatever. That was the first time I ever rapped. Like, I put a verse on a song called I Be Fucking Nuns. I had a verse on a song called No Fat Chicks. I had a verse on a song called Ball of Bitches. I think they're all on YouTube still. That's how I started, and it was really fun, and people, and like I always like had flows and stuff, and people were just telling me I should rap. And it was really fun, and I started rapping more and more, and it just like evolved. It was just like, I don't really have like a crew. I'm a part of the Village Collective, which is really like a group of friends that started together. And that's just me, Kimbe, and John Doe, and Isaiah Rashad. And but as far as people that I consider like my contemporaries right now, that are like in a similar place as me, and people that I'm friendly with, like Michael Christmas, who's like, my homie from a minute ago. Like, he came to town on tour with Cam Meekins, and his very first music video ever, like, he played it for me the day before it came out, and now he's like on tour with Logic. That's tight. And then Alan Kingdom, I did a show with him December 2013, I think it was, with Riff Raff in Minneapolis, and I saw him sound check, and I knew instantly that he was on some other shit. Oh man, there's this kid, Kevin Abstract, you should listen to, that's really, really tight. I came across him, like, I did a feature for him. His manager like paid me to do a feature like a long time ago. This was like when he was still like super new, didn't, you know what I'm saying? And now, I mean, he's making some of the coolest music in rap right now, I think. And I think he's gonna have a big year this year. I was just in the studio with my homie Puya and Denzel Curry in Miami at that Rolling Loud Fest. And some cool stuff is gonna happen on that. I got records now with Puya and Denzel. I got a record with Puya and Alan Kingdom. He's about to be on my tape. We got some work in down there. It was cool. Club Wiley was like a collage of sorts. Like, the songs were made, like, some of the songs were really, really old. Some of the songs, like 1 or 2 of the songs I made like right before the tape. It wasn't like meant to be anything in particular. Like, it was like my 12, like, it was me trying, my first attempt at like a project, And then Village Party, all the songs were made like in a shorter period of time with the same like energy and the same just like sort of like point to get across. It was a lot more cohesive sonically in particular, and I think I grew a lot as a writer. I think I like really challenged myself to write more meaningful stuff, to me at least. Closed Sessions manages me, and it's where I record all my music, and like, it's basically just the whole structure and infrastructure of my shit. So like, yeah, basically that's like my musical home, It's like the hub of everything. It's where everything comes from. That's like, it's basically like all the behind the scenes Alex Wiley stuff. All the stuff that like as an artist that you have to do, that you can't just do yourself, and the people like, it's like the team, the team, the whole operation. I'm not opposed to a label situation. It just needs to be like the right one. I'm not opposed to it though. I do think that my music has a broad reach. To be perfectly honest, a lot of the way that stuff works is based on like kind of dick riding, and like who's like, you know, who has like the hottest record in the club at the moment, and I'm just not that person, and I'm probably not gonna be that person. Because my first 2 tapes, we treated like such free albums, there's been a lot of hoopla about it that this one's gonna be like another free album, but that's not what it is. This is an EP of fun music. Basically, my plan for this year, I wanna release a lot of music. Once this EP comes out, I don't know, I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna drop another one. I mean, relatively quickly afterwards. I'm gonna have to make it first, obviously, but I'm gonna drop another one, and then I want to drop 3 projects this year because I've just been kind of analyzing my whole place in music and the culture right now, and I feel like, you know, I'm a underground artist, and the whole reason that anyone has to care about me right now is the fact that now I like have some fans. Like I have actually people checking for my shit and people that actually listen to it, but really like, those are the people I have to cater to. Those are the people that I have to, you know, just squad with and make sure that they're just fucking with me. And, you know, basically there's gonna be a lot of good music coming from the boy this year. Man, yeah, in closing, I'd also like to just thank Hot New Hip Hop. You guys have been supporters of mine for a long time, like before you had to be, and I appreciate that a lot. And I want to do cool stuff with you guys. This is a cool office. I wish you guys had 2K because I would honestly fuck everybody up in this office. Like every single person in here. Every single person.
Oh, we're going to get it soon.
Yeah, well, at this point, maybe you shouldn't, just as far as like saving face. This motherfucker plays, yo, you know the camera view broadcast, like the side view that this motherfucker plays on broad.
How you play, bro?
No, how you play is 2K view. The game is 2K. This motherfucker just plays 2K like a 50-year-old that just like bought an Xbox, like, oh, I heard the kids are, you know, like literally has no idea about the actual 2K culture, you know? It's like you're playing on side view, bro.
That's how you play.
The nerve of you to even chime in right now.
You know, when something exciting happens in your country, people scream out, "Poi, poi, bullet!" You know what I mean, for excitement. You know, you're playing soccer, and a guy scores a goal, "Poi, bullet!" You know, it's a part of the culture. You know, especially in the urban, you know, places in my country. You know what I mean? So, you know, they call me the ad-lib king these days, because you know the young boy changes them so much. You know what I mean? I have so many ad-libs. You know, I have the look. You know, the poi, bullet. And then, you know, I have the Joker laugh. Zimmy. But yeah, you don't know, man, you know. Just stay tuned, you know. Yuck. Blech. If I left it up to First Down and Sauce Lord Ray Rich, you know what I mean, who are, you know, the guys.
A lot of people in North Carolina that I really fuck with, you know what I mean? It's dope, yo. The scene is actually growing out there, you know what I mean? The culture's growing as far as music, and it's crazy seeing it being brought together and put together. Like, this is the beginning stages, so it's just like, it's all love. Like, I guess I'm one of the forefathers, so that's pretty crazy. My sound, you know, I'm actually still figuring it out myself, man. I wanted to actually make a genre of my own, you know? Like, I'm not really, I don't know what my sound is, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, my last tape was just very